Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review and swatches of the new Tarte and Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette, which looks like this. So I'm pretty sure you guys know who Graveyard Girl is. She's a really popular YouTuber and she collabed with Tarte and created this beautiful palette. When I saw that this palette had gotten out, I knew I had to quickly get my hands on it because I just love Bunny and I love all of her videos. So if you're interested to see a review and swatches of this palette, then just keep on watching. So if I did not mention already, this palette does retail for $45 and you can actually find this palette on Tarte.com as well as Ulta and Sephora online. Or you can also pick it up in store at Sephora or Ulta. So this is how the outer packaging looks like. So at the top it says Tarte and then Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen with an alligator with wings, which is really cute. And in the back you have Bunny's picture with just a few little facts about the palette. Okay, so inside the palette you do get two little pictorials right here that Bunny created just in case you need some inspiration on what eye look to do. You guys do get some step-by-step instructions. And then the actual palette itself looks exactly like the outer box. So this is how the palette looks like. And I'm just obsessed with this palette. It's so beautiful and it actually looks like wood, which is amazing. And then you do get a little magnetic closure, which is awesome. And inside the palette you also get a really huge mirror, which I don't want to blind you guys. And it has a quote that says, "Believe in yourself, love yourself, embrace your individuality." So let me show the palette up close so you guys can see. So inside this palette you do get 9 eyeshadows and you get a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. And inside the palette you also get a really nice size brush, which is perfect to pack eyeshadow all over the lid, which is awesome. But I did use these eyeshadows today to create this eye look. I also used the bronzer, the blush, and a highlight as well. And I also did film this look that I have right now using this palette. So if you guys are interested to see how I use this palette to create this look, that video will be up probably towards the end of this week, so just stay tuned. It also smells like vanilla, which is a plus. Okay, so inside the palette you do get a few matte shades as well as mostly shimmer shades, which are just perfect to throw on all over the lid. And you also do get a mixture of warm tones and cool tones. What I also love about this palette is that you can create more softer looks for the daytime as well as more dramatic, bolder looks for the nighttime. So you basically get a little bit of both, which is awesome. Not to mention you also get beautiful transition shades to begin any eye look as well as beautiful shimmery shadows to throw on all over the lid. What I also like to do is just create a more natural look, and then if I want to add a little bit more of depth and take these more darker shades and just smoke it out, and it just creates the most beautiful look. So yeah, on and out I highly recommend this palette because the eyeshadows are just so beautiful, they're so pigmented, and they're so easy to blend. Okay, so now let's get into the swatches of the eyeshadows as well as the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. Okay, to start off, the bronzer is called Sweet Tea, the blush is called Does This Thing Really Work, and lastly the highlighter, which is called Gator Wings. Next we have hashtag SFS, Natural Peaches, and Dogman. In the second row we have Big Baby, Sassy Bun, which is a beautiful gold shimmery shade, and then we have Sippy Sippy, which is a brown shade with hints of gold shimmers. And lastly, in the third row, we have the more purpley shadows, which are Haunting, Uncommon, and Mancat, which Mancat is a more deeper purple. And here are all the shadows swatched as well as the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. Okay, so my overall thoughts towards this palette is that I am in love with it. I highly recommend you guys check it out if you guys come across it because it's definitely awesome. I also think that it's perfect to travel with. If I were gonna travel, this is the only thing I would take because I already have my 9 eyeshadows here that I can definitely create so many looks with. And I also have a really nice bronzer, blush, and highlight that just look really beautiful on the cheeks. You know, personally I would just take this because it has everything. I don't even need to take an extra, you know, blush or highlight or bronzer. It just has everything you really need to create a look, and I just feel like it's so worth the $45. I'm just so happy with it, and I'm actually super glad I picked it up because now I just can't wait to be playing around with it and creating different looks And again, the eyeshadows in here are super pigmented. They're so easy to work with. And I'm also so happy and proud of Bunny for collaborating with Tarte and creating this amazing and gorgeous palette. That completes my video. If you guys have any questions or video requests, definitely leave them in the comments below. And with that, don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!